We're in today with the GTX Titan Z. This is a 2014 video card with 2880 shaders. It's got 6 GB of VRAM. It's got 706 MHz on the core clock and 1753 MHz on the memory clock. 384 bits bus width, DirectX 11, and we're gonna pair it up with this E5 2699 V4 with 22 cores and 22 threads with hyperthreading disabled. The core and the memory clock, apparently they're down because I put on automatic with temperature in order to get stable on the temperature, because now I'm getting better on actually utilizing this video card. But I'm going to show you how it's working in the games that are not designed in SLI. So the best thing we can do for this video card, jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. Let's start with Fortnite. Apparently on 1080p with normal details, I mean performance mode, you can actually see that the video card is doing a fantastic job. It's got a lot of FPS, but I'm only utilizing one core in this situation. The second one is around 10%, but it's got higher frequency than the first one that is working. I put the temperature on 75 degrees, that the limit, in order to MS Afterburner to cut off the core speed in order to maintain that temperature, you know. But you can actually see I got hundreds of FPS, so the choice was actually good, you know. In this case, everything was perfect. Only 1.3 GB of VRAM utilization from this, and is doing a fantastic work. There's no problem here on the video card, but aside from the SLI, because it's not working. And I tried to use FAFR, but I had problems. So I'm not forcing it today, you know. It's very important to understand that today we're gonna test the video card and see how it's performing natural. In Counter-Strike with this Titan Z, you can actually see that it's doing a fantastic job. We got 1080p with low details, and the video card, it's still not on SLI. The game is not very friendly with SLI. Maybe you can force it, but I started to get a lot of bugs, and I'm not very impressed about this FAFR in 2024. Seriously, to do a different type of test in order to see which game it's compatible with FAFR2, but in this case, without it, with NVIDIA recommended, you can actually see that the game is utilizing only one core. And like I said, I have a limit on the first core on the temperature in order to get this video card for a very long time. So the core on this occasion is 756 MHz and is delivering 130 FPS on average. 2.6 GB of VRAM utilized here, so there is a lot of VRAM from this video card, considering it's a 6 GB per core, you know. So in this case, I will say this is an awesome performance, and yeah, it's a fantastic performance overall. Cannot complain about this video card. Seriously, this is a freaking awesome video card, and in this situation you can actually see how it's performing in Counter-Strike. It is possible to play the game, but with only one core. Ideal would be to do the same thing like I done, you know, limit the temperature on that core, and make sure you don't let the video card overheat, because with one core heated and the second one not heated, it will create a lot of imbalance in the thermal stress there, and it will be a very bad thing for the video card. What I played previously, it was games that were compatible with SLI, you know, but here you can actually see they are not very friendly with dual VGA video cards. In War Thunder, apparently with this video card, you can actually see it's still no SLI. It's on maximum details, not cinematic, maximum details. I think it's on high quality or something like that, and it's doing almost okay, seriously. Based on the temperature, because the moment it heats up, it's gonna have a lot of problems. Look at that, 600 MHz on the core, 500 MHz. All right, so it's dropping down in order to keep that GPU cooled, 76 degrees, but it's giving me 50 FPS. Is there a possibility so I can get more FPS? Yes, I will lower the quality or lower the temperature. One of them, either the quality, either the temperature, and you will get more FPS. But in this case, you can see that I wanted to put quality so I can see if it's utilizing that VRAM, you know. So apparently War Thunder is using the VRAM, so in this case 3 GB of VRAM utilized from a GTX Titan Z. I would say thank you, you know, you're making my video card valid. Oh yeah, can I go in the air, please? I want to go in the air. I'm going in the air. Yes, I'm in the air. Alright, let's see how it gets. 60 FPS, much better in there, seriously. Save the aircraft. I'm gonna save it. 4.1 gig of VRAM utilized, so apparently the game managed to utilize a lot of VRAM. 500 megahertz still on the core of the video card, but all in all it's struggling, you know, to keep that FPS. I think lowering the quality will be much better in this case. If we're jumping in PUBG with 1080p and low details, you can actually see that the video card is doing great. I mean, what does it mean great? I mean 60 FPS. Because I'm not expecting now to have a lot of FPS. I'm just expecting to stay 60 FPS with not a lot of frame time spikes, you know. So in this case, I put the fan on maximum. You can actually hear it squeaking in the background, you know, but can do nothing here because this is the performance you get from this. 76 degrees, apparently it's the limit that I put in MS Afterburner. So it's utilizing 2.8 gig of VRAM in this case with this video card, yes, but hear me out. I tested it on Ultra and I had lower FPS and it was not okay, you know, but it managed to do, only at the beginning, from start, it was using 4 gig of VRAM, you know, so I was like, oh, okay, this is not the right settings. So in this case, I have to put on low. So I started on low. I wanted to see how the system is performing. So in this case, you can actually see that the system is doing okay-ish, you know, because I don't want to stress the video card, but at the same time, I want to benefit from a computer like this, you know. So I will say 9.7 gig of system RAM, it's okay-ish from this computer, and 20-30% from load from this CPU. It's doing the job, you know, so the CPU is doing the job, it's utilizing the memory, there's no problem on the computer side, you know, but definitely the problem here it's with the video card. That's the only question that I have now. Do I want to play PUBG with the Titan Z? Because you can actually see that the game is not SLI compatible, you know, so why do I want to butcher a video card like this when it's not worth it? Cyberpunk with Titan Z, apparently it's giving me 54 FPS. Now it's on 720p with low details, and you can actually see that yeah, it's struggling to keep 50 FPS. With this video card, I cannot use upscale because I need a DirectX 12 video card in order to use upscale, FSR and stuff like that, you know, Fidelity FX. But this is raw performance 720p. You can go 1080p, but you'll get less FPS, and in this situation you can see that I got 2.7 gig of VRAM utilization. It will be much higher, that VRAM utilization, you know, if I go on higher details or higher resolution and stuff like that, but I wanted to show you how it's running with mid. In this situation, you can see with 720p is doing the job, you know, so I will keep it here because this is a mid-range video resolution, you know. But if we're jumping in Dota with maximum quality with 1080p, you can actually see it hovers around 95-99% load. Got 400 watts consumption from this computer. So all in all, the computer is doing the job. The video card is being utilized, you know, it's on the temperature stop. That means the frequency needs to be what, 500, you know, so it's cut down in order to get this temperature on check, you know. 1.7 gig of VRAM utilized here in order to give me 95 FPS on average. I'm 100% sure that if I go in a fight, this performance will drop down. Definitely a very interesting performance when they are in a team fight. Look at that, 57 FPS on average. The video card is doing the job, but yeah, definitely is dropping down. I think it needs a bigger boost on the core in order to have bigger numbers on the FPS in order to hold it properly, because team fight apparently is always here. Even though it's only one core, it's still holding pretty well. So I will say if this will be my everyday video card, I will take it. In Apex with this video card, you can see you can actually play the game. It's utilizing 400 watts consumption from the video card, you know, from the old computer. 1.8 gig of VRAM utilization. Maximum core load on this occasion, but can't say nothing bad about it because you know, it's limited on the temperature. I'm not going higher than 80 degrees on the video card, because if I go higher on this, I will have a high chance on actually butchering the video card. So in this case, I will take this as a big win, because even like this, I got playable FPS. I know from the start that if I get better temperature and I can cool the video card, you know, or do something, play something else and maybe lock it to 60 FPS, then I can unlock it and get better performance overall. I like how it's working. Apex is one of those games that actually works with SLI if you're forcing it, you know, but the FPS, it's always the same or lower, because whenever you're forcing SLI on a video card or Crossfire, you will get the same FPS or less. And in this occasion, I will get half, you know, another one that's, you know, get like 40, 50 FPS just because I wanted both of the cores to work, you know. I leave it like this and it will be okay, you know. I will not complain about it, you know. SLI apparently it's a very hard setting that nowadays games that are popular on Steam, there are barely any that actually works, you know. GTA 5 works apparently, but I'm gonna show you one more game that is actually, I actually forgot is SLI compatible. Let me show you which one. Warframe apparently is utilizing the video card properly. You can actually see based on the temperature and utilization, I got some very interesting performance. In this case, with this amount of FPS, the video card can actually deliver this entertainment. I'm on 1080p with low details, only 1.6 gig of VRAM utilized here, and in some cases the core is not at maximum. But oh, look at this, nice performance. Temperature is on 76. That means it's reaching the limit. 69 degrees on the second one. You can see that both of the cores are being utilized here. Not gonna lie, I like it. Seriously, I actually forgot about this game, and I'm disappointed on me because there's a lot of video cards that actually run with the game like this, you know. I forgot about this game, seriously, and to be fair, it's a decent performance. To be fair, I don't like it. I don't like butchering this video card in games like this. Seriously, every single time I'm utilizing it in this situation with this type of games, I feel very bad. Seriously, I don't suggest a video card like this with games like this. Yes, there is FR2. I tried the 2 games and they all started crashing and doing artifact. I was like, you know what I wanted to show you is some decent gameplay, you know, without any butchering, without any artifacting, without any crashing and stuff like that. And in this situation, using a video card like this with only one core, it's not worth it. I will take a 780 with 6 gig. Because there is a model with 6 gig, and that will be a fantastic option. But regardless, with this price on this video card, I will go with the DirectX 12 video card, and it will be much better. Seriously, with this video card, with the value of this video card, you can get an RTX video card and you're done. For the legend of this video card and how it's holding even today, I will go with games from 2014 or older, not with games like this that I managed to play today. Even the games that were in 2014 or earlier that managed to survive today and has a big player base, you know, they stop supporting SLI and Crossfire, and it's disappointing, you know. It will have been a very interesting niche. I like the video card, I'm very grateful that I have it, but I don't recommend a video card like this to play games like I play today. But if you have any suggestion in the future for this video card or for the system, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.